morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is your boy. It is the man with the plan. It's Kerokerostudio and we are back in this bitch. Either way, I'm here for a VGC Wi-Fi battle because normal, like single 6v6 Wi-Fi battles are really hard to get. But I can just hop on a championship battle and get VGC battles back to back to back, and they're all like good. So I'm probably gonna upload a couple of VGC battles in a row just because they're a lot easier to find than singles Wi-Fi battles. Even though I'm pretty sure you guys prefer singles, and I know I'm better in singles. But you know, maybe since I'm not as good in singles or not so good in doubles, that these battles will be more funny to watch. So either way, I am back with a new doubles team I just put together just the other day. It is Hydro Vortex Gyarados, Choice Band Metagross. I'm so used to saying Mega Metagross, but this is just a normal Metagross. That's so weird. Either way, Togedemaru on his air balloon, looking a little cute on a little air balloon. And we have a not a standard, it's actually a special attacking Arcanine with Snarl, Will-O-Wisp, Protect, and Flamethrower. People used to run that earlier in the season, but now they all use the Flare Blitz one more, even if they're running defensive, so. My opponent, on the other hand, is bringing Tapu Koko, Celesteela, the wall itself, Mimikyu, and a Alolan Marowak. So let's just get right into this battle. It is a good one, just like all the battles I try to upload on this channel. I also have the background music as the champion battle music in this game, like the league title defense. I'm not sure if you guys can actually hear that because a lot of times I put the music very low anyway, because it would be booming if not. So, but if you guys do listen to the background music, it should be a little bit changed. I usually put on house music. So either way, Tapu Koko, Celesteela as the leads for my opponent is Gyarados, Metagross for me. As you can see, that's pretty dang bad for me because he has Tapu Koko who can beat my Gyarados, and he has Celesteela who does beat Metagross 1v1. So I'm going to switch out my Metagross, go straight into Togedemaru so he can't use any of his electric type moves on my Gyarados. This combo works out beautifully a lot of the time. Togedemaru's on the air balloon as my opponent does make the good play. It goes with a U-turn on Metagross, popping Togedemaru's air balloon. So if he had any ground type moves, now they can actually hit my Togedemaru, as Mimikyu is going to come out as to replace that Tapu Koko, or as one of my subscribers said the other day, the Tape Cook, because I love people who make typos when they're commenting on my videos. It's instead of Tapu Koko, I think he put Tape Cook, and I'm like, I don't know why, but I found that freaking hilarious. So either way, Celesteela is doing what Celesteela does, leech seeding all my Pokemon, as Mimikyu is out right now. Celesteela protecting here is probably the most obvious play that I've ever seen someone make, so I use Waterfall going into Mimikyu slot just to break that disguise. I don't want that Mimikyu setting up Trick Rooms or Shadow Clawing or Z moving or anything like that, as Togedemaru is going to go with the Zing Zap, and it does significant damage because we are in the electric terrain, nearly OHKO's Mimikyu, and this is just a little Togedemaru. Togedemaru is not that strong of a Pokemon. Togedemaru actually has better physical attack than you would expect. It has 96 or something like that, but it's nothing to write home about still. So either way, that Mimikyu took a lot of damage from Zing Zap, as Celesteela is going to use Leech Seed on my Togedemaru, unfortunately enough. I go with the Encore because I just want this Mimikyu to be stuck into Shadow Sneak over Shadow Claw or Play Rough or anything like that. But unfortunately for me, this thing is Mental Herb, so the Encore immediately ends, as I'm going to go straight away the Hydro Vortex. I knew the Celesteela would not be protecting this turn as they just protected last turn. This is my chance to go with the full force Z move, Hydro Vortex. +1 Gyarados coming from Waterfall. It's 160 base power. Water move. Let's go. Spin that Celesteela around, and we are just gonna miss out on the kill. It's going to get its Mago Berry, and then it's gonna get Leech Seed from 2 Pokemon. So that freaking Hydro Vortex just never happened. Cause I mean, look, remember that I used a +1 Hydro Vortex from Gyarados on this thing just this turn, and look how much HP it has again. It looks like I never used a Z move on it in the first place. So I'm gonna switch out Togedemaru here because he does have Tapu Koko in the back, and I don't want this thing getting wheeled down anymore because it can that Togedemaru can literally save me the game that Tapu Koko can't use its Thunderbolts. So, Arcanine comes out, double Intimidate cores on the field. Celesteela is just going to use Protect. That is perfectly fine with me, as Mimikyu is going to go with the Shadow Sneak on my Gyarados. Doesn't really do too much, especially after that Intimidate. And then Waterfall can take out Mimikyu. So at the very least, Mimikyu does go down right here. And that's all I'm freaking worried about, because this Celesteela is just getting all of its HP back right now. Gyarados is getting lower and lower. It is not a fun day to beat Gyarados right now. The Hydro Vortex missing out on the kill. This Leech Seed zapping away all the health. Gyarados is not having the best of days at the moment. So my opponent's going to switch out Celesteela and go straight into a Alolan Marowak. So pretty good play on their part. If I used Waterfall on that thing, that'd be kind of scary. But since he did have Tapu Koko out, and now the Lightning Rod, he does not have to worry about anything. So we both send in our Lightning Rod Pokemon. He has a little Marowak. I have Togedemaru. I actually get a critical hit on this Flamethrower. It was just significant damage to this Marowak. Lightning Rod, he used Discharge, so it's got a Lightning Rod Marowak. It's got a Lightning Rod Togedemaru. Both are physical attackers, so it does not matter. But unfortunately, my Arcanine is going to take the full brunt of that Electric Terrain Discharge and get paralyzed on top of that. So the Electric Terrain is going to be gone. It sucks that my Arcanine is paralyzed, because Arcanine was a pretty fast Pokemon, and I spent all of this Pokemon bar Tapu Koko, so it's unfortunate, but what can you do? Celesteela is going to come back out, so I'm going to use Togedemaru's Spiky Shield. Let's put that Spiky Shield up just so that Marowak cannot attack Togedemaru this turn. And I'm going to use Snarl, so I want to make sure that Tapu Koko couldn't really hurt my Pokemon very much, just because I have to bring out Metagross. Because Metagross can still do a lot of work. It can easily OHKO Tapu Koko whenever it comes in, so at least I don't have to worry about Tapu Koko's HP at all, as opposed to Celesteela. Celesteela is my big threat right now. I'm going to go back out with Gyarados. There's no Leech Seeds on my side of the field right now. Intimidate's going to come back out. Celesteela is at -1, and Marowak is at -1, so their attack stats just keep on dropping. I love this core of Arcanine and Gyarados, because I can just keep on swapping them in and out. The Intimidates just start racking up, so any physical attackers against this team are going to have a very hard time unless their name is Metagross with a clear body. So I use Flamethrower, nearly takes out Celesteela, as the Marowak tries to use Bone Marring again on Gyarados. Unfortunately, not going to work, because Gyarados is a flying type Pokemon, so that's all fine and dandy. This Marowak does not need to be a threat to me any longer, as I'm going to use the Waterfall and take out the Marowak. And this turn's actually kind of a weird play from my opponent, because I didn't use Protect with Celesteela, which I think they definitely should have, so they could just get the Leech Seed damage, but they used Leech Seed on Arcanine instead. And I'm not out here getting fully paralyzed, so Arcanine can go with the Flamethrower, and Celesteela can definitely go down. I think that was a pretty big misplay on my opponent's part, not protecting there, but you know, we take those. My opponent is at 1 Pokemon left, and I still have all 4 of mine. Tapu Koko comes out. The Electric Surge is going to take place, and again, my opponent makes another misplay here. I'm not sure why they didn't Discharge here. Instead, they are going to go with the Guardian of Alola. They probably should have used Discharge here, because with Togo Gyarados would have did significant damage to my Arcanine. So at least they would have been doing something. But at least they're going to show us the Guardian of Alola. So, I mean, look at this big-ass giant coming out of the ground. Look at this, man. Look at that shit. Raise that hand up high. I really don't care. I'm not sure my opponent didn't know how Guardian of Alola worked. Because, I mean, it's never a move gun to kill. It's never, ever, ever going to kill. And my Arcanine just gets all of its HP back because of the Mago Berry. So it's perfectly fine with me. Take off that 75% HP. I'm going to get it back with the Mago Berry. As my Waterfall does not take out Tapu Koko, so I'm not up to +1 anymore. But this Tapu Koko is getting so much HP back with its leftovers. Well, not its leftovers, it's these Leeches, because Leeches on both my Gyarados and my Arcanine. And, I mean, it's just getting all this HP back. Now Tapu Koko is going to go for the Protect. That's a good play right there, because it is going to kill off my Gyarados because of the Leech Seed. And take some more HP from my Arcanine, getting both Pokemon up to about, well, getting Tapu Koko up to full while also taking out Gyarados is what I should say. Or at least very, very close to full. Probably would have gotten Tapu Koko to full if Gyarados had more HP, but Gyarados dies kind of prematurely right there, so it's not going to get the full extent of leftovers HP. But Arcanine is a Pokemon that has a ton of natural HP, so this thing's taking like 30 health from me. Like, it's a lot of HP. So, it's nearly at full. I had Togedemaru in the back, and I'm not gonna lie, at this point, the game is pretty much over because I use Fake Out here just to make sure this Tapu Koko can't do any shenanigans like discharge and take out my Arcanine, but I do get fully paralyzed, which kind of sucks because all I'm really trying to do right now is snarl this Tapu Koko. That way discharge cannot get like it won't do a ton of damage to my Metagross when it comes in, and then Metagross can just OHKO this thing with the Choice Band and Zen Head, but the Choice Band and Meteor Match, whatever I feel like going for. But my opponent just keeps on like, it's like this weird cycle. My opponent like will protect, I'll use Snarl, the protect will protect it from Snarl obviously, and also protect it from Togedemaru as well, because I mean I am throwing out those Zing Zaps every way I can. Tapu Koko gets back to full. He can easily discharge here, but he goes with Nature's Madness for some reason on Togedemaru. The thing is, he really can't actually kill Togedemaru because he has Discharge, which is I'm immune to. He has Nature's Madness, which can't kill him at 1 HP. He has Protect, and he has U-Turn, which won't do very much. And plus I have the Spiky Shield up, so I use Snarl. The Tapu Koko special attack stat is going to fall that way. Discharge won't do as much damage to my Metagross when it comes in. Plus, he is stalling out his own electric terrain. So, get that electric terrain off the field, man. Just let it go. Let it go. And right now, I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of that 2-0. I'm going to hard switch in the Metagross because he's been switching up between like Protect and Nature's Madness and Protect and Nature's Madness the last like 3 turns or so. Well, not technically 3 turns because he used Guardian of Lola, which is technically Nature's Madness. But either way, I tried to encore him there. Obviously not going to work because he used Protect. It was a very obvious turn he was going to use Protect because he's just been switching it up back and forth because the game was over like 5 turns ago, but he wants to keep it going. So I'm like, okay, let's keep it going. So use Protect on my Togedemaru Spiky Shield. Obviously not going to kill Togedemaru, he's going to hurt himself. And Choice Band, Adamant Zen Headbutt, get that Tapu Koko out of here. And that is going to be a game. It is a good game. We win 3-0. Well, Arcanine was paralyzed and on like 7 HP, so I'm not sure if you want to count him as still kicking over there. But, you know, it was a 3-0. What can you say? Like, I mean, VGC battles are a lot different because I mean if you still have like 3 of your 4 Pokemon left, it could still be a very close game. I feel like my opponent made a couple misplays. Like I'm not sure why he was using Nature's Madness, Guardian of Alola, and stuff like that, because that stuff's never going to kill. And he kind of stalled out his own electric terrain, which pretty much sealed the deal. His best bet there was to just kind of spam Discharge, because Discharge would, if it got the crit, it could have taken an Arcanine. If it got the crit or Paralysis, could have very much messed up my Metagross's day. And then I guess Togedemaru was still a problem for him, but at least it could have went either way, because I mean a couple of U-turns, I'm not sure how it would have went, but you never know. So I feel like he made a couple misplays. I probably made a few misplays myself, but at the end of the day, I still took the game, and that's all that matters for me. So comment question of your day, not my day. Comment question of your day. What is your favorite Pokemon to use in VGC right now? Doesn't mean what's the best Pokemon, because I'm pretty sure the best or top rated Pokemon is Arcanine. But what is your favorite? Like maybe you like using Alolan Muck because it can use Poison Touch when it uses knockoff, or it has the Gluttony ability, so whenever it's at half HP, just gets back up to full with a berry. Maybe you like Snorlax. Maybe you like Mimikyu. Maybe your favorite Pokemon to use is that Choice Band Metagross. Tell me what your favorite VGC Mon is, and tell me what your favorite set in VGC is at that. So like if it's Arcanine, is it the special attacking, is it the bulky, is it the physical attacking, is it the Z move? Tell me what your favorite style, tell me what your favorite Pokemon is in VGC 2017 right now, and what's the set of that Pokemon. So like, comment, subscribe, Kerokerostudio, and I will see you guys in the next video, and I'm out.